What do we mean by the importance of communication? Communication can be broken into three parts: the sender, the message, and the recipient. For communication to be successful, the recipient must not only get the message, but must interpret the message the way the sender intended.
Have you ever had this experience? You call a company out to perform a repair needed in your home. The company tells you can expect the repairman to be there between 1 and 4 the next afternoon. You take off work in order to be present when the technician arrives. Not only does the technician not show up, he doesn't call you either.
Or how about this scenario? You have an appliance that isn't working properly. You call the repair company, the technician comes out on time, diagnoses the problem, and shares with you that he needs to order a part. The part will take 48 hours to arrive, and he will come back to complete the repair in 72 hours. 3 days later, you're still without a working appliance, and the technician never showed up or called. So how do you feel at this point? Frustrated? Angry? Neglected? Did you feel like the issue just wasn't as big of a deal to them as it was to you? This is the same way our residents feel when we don't communicate the status of a service request that they've submitted.
Timely, honest communication is sometimes what makes the difference between a happy resident and an unhappy resident. While we always want to satisfy our residents' concerns within the same day or 24 hours, sometimes this just isn't possible. Perhaps a team member has called in sick, which has left you shorthanded. You know you won't be able to take care of all the requests that have come in, so you start prioritizing which requests you're going to do. We have to take the most critical ones first. A quick phone call to the resident, letting them know what the situation is, will usually be met with, "Thanks for letting me know. I understand the situation that you're in, and my request can certainly wait until the next day." When we don't place the call, the resident doesn't know why we haven't responded. At that point, their first reaction is probably, "I just don't matter to them at all."
The key to success is twofold. Timely communication. Place the call immediately upon discovery that there's an issue. If you can't make voice-to-voice contact, leave a message and follow up with an email. Don't wait until the issue has gone unresolved for an extended period of time. If you wait to make the call, you've defeated the purpose of the communication. Now, the resident is simply mad, so no matter what explanation you have to offer, it will be met with resistance and anger. Honesty. Tell the truth, always. If a part was needed and you failed to order the part right away, let the resident know of your mistake. While the resident may be upset because the repair will take longer, they will appreciate your honesty. We are all human and we've all made a mistake. People can relate to this.
We've all heard the saying, communication counts. So in the end, when we communicate, how we communicate, and what we communicate will make the difference between a happy resident and a good survey versus an unhappy resident and a negative survey.